Hello everyone, welcome back to Constant Polymath. In today's episode, we'll be talking about Walter Donovan. Yeah, this guy who has a bit of balding on his head. I wouldn't recommend you to mix with this kind of guy because he is actually a polite face of greed. Yeah, so, well, looking at a very different kind of Indiana Jones villain. Okay, he is from the movie Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Okay, the Last Crusade is the third movie of the Indiana Jones movie and the movie franchise, the movie series. And it talks about like the Holy Grail, the knights and stuff. So it's one of my favorite Indiana Jones films. So please go check it out if you have the ability to watch old movies. Then go check Indiana Jones out. Right, Walter Donovan, which is this man over here, isn't terrifying because he's violent like Mola Ram, like how Mola Ram got the heart out and stuff like that. He ain't no kind of violent possession dude guy with the demon in his head or anything like that. He is terrifying because he looks trustworthy. He looks like you can just walk up to him and ask him where is the toilet, and he will tell you the toilet is that side. But you go there and all is there is just nothing associated to the toilet. So that is exactly the problem with this man. When we first meet Donovan in this scene, he appears refined, generous and intellectual. He funds archaeology, speaks politely and positions himself as an ally to Indiana Jones, aka Indy. Nothing about him screams villain because you just see a guy in the suit, chill guy, nice looking, generous, refined dude. Psychologically, this is called impression management. Carefully crafted an identity that earns trust before revealing true intentions, or should I say motives. Unlike obvious antagonists, Donovan hides ambition behind manners, yeah. An audience feel betrayed because he violates a basic social expectation that politeness signals morality. In this scene over here, when Donovan reveals his partnership with the Nazis, the emotion reaction isn't fear, it is disgust. Yuck, bro, why are you joining with them, bro? Like, they are just some bad group of people and doing all those kind of bad stuff to humanity and stuff like that. You should just get away from there. Like, when I watched, I was thinking, who is sat behind the chair? Who is sitting behind the chair? And I'm like, oh god, cannot be this guy lah. Yeah, so it gave me a sense of disgust when I saw him behind the chair. Like, he stood up from the chair and talked to Indy. Because his motivation, why? Because he revealed his partnership with the Nazis is the reason his motivation became clear: immortality and power. He doesn't believe in history, faith, or discovery the way Indiana Jones does. Archaeology for Donovan is just a pathway to personal survival. In this scene, inside the Grail Temple, the contrast between Donovan and Indy becomes clear. Indy seeks knowledge and preservation, meaning he wants to preserve objects and relics that are associated to the past, and like all these knights kind of stuff, all these Egyptian mummy kind of things. He wants to preserve them. Donovan, however, seeks possession. This reflects two psychological relationships with power. Indiana Jones is curious, Walter Donovan is entitled. He believes, and not Indiana Jones, but Walter believes wealth and status means he deserves eternal life. That sense of entitlement makes him psychologically fragile because his identity depends on always winning. Okay, this guys, I want to point out to you. Imagine you are F1 racer and you have this mind of always winning, and when you lose, you feel really hurt, okay, and you can't recover from it. This is a bad habit. So if you're a person that always wants to win, right, and you lose, excuse me, you feel a bit like, in our Asian terms, in Singapore Malaysia terms, gao wei, uncomfortable, like, ayo, why did I lose, why did that person win? You should learn how to lose. If you lose, you lose. You can always build back up and you can win again. Losing is the part of winning to success, like how Michael Jordan said, the reason why I am so successful because I keep failing in life. Yeah, he said something like that, and that really made me thought that, like, when I fail, I don't have to go into depression, or I don't have to like say that, man, I'm screwed. I can't do this anymore. I'm gonna give up anyway. So just LFT, lie flat. Don't do anything. Lie flat technologies. Don't do anything. So that quote gave me strength to accomplish things. So let's stop talking about that. Let's start talking about the famous grail scene perfectly illustrates, Walter's psychology. Faced with dozens of cups, he chose the most ornate one, gold-jeweled, visually impressive. It's a decision driven by status thinking. He assumed greatness must look powerful, but the Grail rewards humility, not ego. His rapid aging isn't just a visual punishment, it's a symbolic psychology. His obsession with avoiding death accelerates it. The audience experiences relief because the story restores moral balance. Arrogance defeats itself. Alright, guys, let me wrap this podcast out with Walter reminds us that all villains don't always look dangerous. Sometimes they are educated, polite, well-connected, which makes him, Walter Donovan, unsettling. Okay, he has selfishness, cruelty, and without coincidence, like how he shot like Indy's father, right? He shot him, makes Indy go inside the brains. Indy is the brains, and what's his name again? Walter is the give me the treasure, bro. You're the worker. I am the king. You go find me the treasure. I don't need to inconvenience myself and stuff like that. So he is a bit cruel. He is cruel, not a bit cruel. He's cruel, selfish, bossy, lack of loyalty to his country, to the Americans, because he is working with the Nazis. And that's why audience like me love to hate him. Because unlike supernatural villains, Donovan feels like a real person that you can talk to. Thanks guys for listening. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel. Okay guys, please subscribe it. And I'll see you in the next video. We are gonna probably talk about another character from another movie series. Okay, I'll see you soon everyone. Peace out. Au revoir. Bye bye. 再见.